General introduction. Petroleum engineering is a facet of chemical engineering in which chemical processes are used to test and refine hydrocarbons such as oil, gas, and water. This video will explain the upstream processes of finding and extracting petroleum from the ground and the role of chemical engineers in this field. Location. Before any drilling occurs, exploration geophysics helps determine possible areas for drilling. Seismic surveys use compressed air gun, thumper trucks, or various explosives to create shock waves. The reflected shock waves are measured in order to determine areas of possible hydrocarbons.
Before the expensive process of drilling for oil and gas begins, underground reservoirs are often remotely detected through a seismic survey. A seismic truck first sends sound waves down through the subsurface rocks. That energy is then reflected by the various rock layers back to the surface and detected by the seismic receiving equipment. Seismic data is displayed similarly to a cross-section of the Earth. Seismic data with colored attributes depicts a much greater level of the subsurface detail. Underground geologic features then become much easier to identify and target. Once the potential oil and gas reservoirs are identified in the subsurface, drilling and production may begin.
Once a reservoir is reached, the area is tested to ensure that it contains hydrocarbons. Using chemical gas sensors, pressure sensors, and rock samples, these drillers ensure that they have found oil. Preparation. Once a reservoir is confirmed to contain oil, land preparation occurs. The land is leveled and a cellar is formed. Rock is drilled, usually using a rotating rig drill. This drill is rotated, cutting rock and mud, allowing liquids to escape through gaps in the drill, some of which is used as a lubricant for the drill. Additionally, primary recovery techniques use the naturally occurring pressure from the surroundings to push the oil to the surface. Water below the oil can push the oil to the surface, or gas can push down on oil, which will force the oil to rise to the surface. Extraction. Once verified, then the extraction process begins. There are two main types of extraction. First is the pump system, which uses a series of gears and levers to push a pump that sucks the oil out of the ground. The second method is called the primary recovery technique, which essentially uses the pressure already built up in the ground to push the oil up. Once the oil is obtained, it is sent to refineries where downstream engineers separate and refine the oil into usable petroleum. The role of chemical engineers. Chemical engineering fundamentals such as fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, and heat transfer are necessary in order to extract oil or natural gas more efficiently in areas such as steam and polymer floods. However, oil exploration has only just begun. More complex environments such as shale plays, tight gas, and deep water exploration will require different processes.